right, here in the top right corner of Whirlwind, our first map, it's TSL.HyuN, the 9-time champion of IPL Fight Club. And and we get to talk about his new foe. Might as well talk about it now. Liquid C is going to be the new Fight Club challenger on Monday. So if you are a fan of HyuN and you're a fan of Team Liquid and you're a fan of C, you do not want to miss that Fight Club coming up on Monday. Anyway, the opponent here, I almost said challenger because I'm just so used to it when introducing players playing against HyuN. StarTale.Life actually leading off for StarTale. He's the yellow Zerg down in the bottom left in this IPTL match, not Fight Club match. That is right.
A couple of things to remind you guys of as well. We have our weekly TT Esports competition going on right now at tinyurl.com/IPLTT Esports 3. If you enter in there, you can enter in to win a mouse and a mouse pad from our friends over at TT Esports. We do really appreciate everything that they've been doing in esports, sponsoring teams, sponsoring players, sponsoring leagues. So again, if you want to try and win those, it's tinyurl.com/IPLTT Esports 3. And already, Life starting with very early gas on 13, and looks like he's going to go 13 gas, 12 pool, and open with some very quick speedlings.
All right, with a quicker build, we'll see how HyuN is actually going to set up his own. Whirlwind is, I believe, it is a 4-player spawn map, but it is so huge that the rotational symmetry doesn't end up mattering a whole lot. The running paths actually are quite long and still have to go through sort of the center of the map. It's sort of like Kulas Ravine in that regard, if you'll remember back that far, but either way, HyuN is going to open with Hatch first.
That's right, and hopefully you'll get a pool out there pretty soon, because even with the walk distance, it'd be pretty hard to hold off a huge number of speedlings right at the very beginning of the game. Interesting, though, Life isn't actually building any drones. He is actually just saving up gas and building an Overlord, and I think we're going to see a billion lings here in a second.
Yep, most likely. Now he's got some cap space to work with. He's going to use all of his larva on lings, just make 1 queen along for the ride, just to keep larva injects going if he is going to continue with this aggressive build. And the fact that he hasn't built a drone in the last minute or so basically means that he's going for the gold here pretty early, and HyuN, with his spawning pool not even complete yet, could actually be in trouble already.
Now, it's hard to say that Life has a style. Oh God, it's Beeling Bailing all in. Okay, this is not going to be a long game for game number 1. Life, it's hard to say he has a style because it's largely play as unconventionally as possible and do weird, ridiculous, aggressive, crazy things all the time, and he does. So Life now finally actually getting a scout out there. He checked the top left, didn't find anyone. He's finally going to find his opponent here in the upper right-hand corner, cross positions from him. But it's still going to take a while to be able to pick up on that. Yeah, I mean, when I was 15, that's all I did was just the weird stuff, like, you know, surprise Hydralisks and, you know, whatever in Brood War, obviously. But and then followed by Warcraft 3. I tried to just mix it up just because, you know, it gets boring to play the same build over and over. HyuN doesn't find it boring to do the same build over and over, but he could actually be in trouble already. 2 lings are soon going to discover a massive lings coming right at him. None of the overlords that HyuN has out have actually spotted these until just now, those lings running past. So 2 banelings in production for Life already as well. Spinecrawler is going to get planted by HyuN, but might not actually finish before it's too late. And the banelings are already finished up. The queens are doing a nice job of sitting on the ramp here, and they actually explode so they can get both of the queens. The second baneling unfortunately gets taken out, but both queens have fallen. The Spinecrawler is actually not up yet, and HyuN has really got his work cut out for him. He's trying to finish that up and not lose too much economy, but it's going to be tough.
Speed has already finished. Life will want to deal with the Spinecrawler regardless, because if he moves into the main and the drones transfer down, he will still have to deal with it. So he does actually get started on it before it completes, kills it off pretty quickly. 12 more lings in production for Life, nothing else. So he is going for the drones now. There are 2 queens coming out for HyuN, but his drones are already in trouble. Baneling Blast goes off, and a couple of units are damaged at least, but Life with a very, very strong position here at the 6-minute mark.
Oh yeah, and see the workers killed, 11 and increasing, and I think that HyuN is just about dead here. This is not working out all that well for him. He does finally manage to stabilize for a second there, but he's down in workers. His opponent is still expanding. He is continuing to kill queens. 2 more queens are going to fall here in a second, and HyuN needs to pull everything off the line in order to defend this once again.
All right, Life is expanding behind this, but HyuN is going to GG. as that queen goes down. Life says GG as well. And that's the first map in the books for StarTale, already up 1-0 on TSL.
Very quick game to begin things, and with Life starting, and of course TSL does have that reputation, well, deserved for being a very strong Zerg team themselves. We're not surprised to see a ZBZ kick things off, but HyuN, we know how good this guy is, and he just got stomped.
So, I mean, Fight Club, we actually have not put him against a Zerg opponent.
We're going to have to, probably. Well, if C, you know.
Liquid C is up next. I don't believe the games have been played yet, so there's, some time for C to study up, look at all the things that, his previous Terran opponents have gotten wrong or gotten right. Oh, this is, I actually do have to let everyone know that we did announce on Monday that S-Sun, or did we announce that yesterday?
Yes, we did. We announced it. Yeah. I think we announced it yesterday.
Right.
So
well, S-Sun actually had to back out. Decided he could not actually make the engagement. So Liquid C, we were talking with him as soon as he joined the team about his interest in actually playing in Fight Club. So S-Sun is out. C is in. That's for this coming Monday. But yeah, HyuN already falling very, very quickly. That is one of TSL's stronger players just based on online competition in general. HyuN is kind of like the online mastermind, like Nurchio is in Europe. HyuN just seems to dominate very, very well in online matches, but Life already taking him out in a 6 or 7 minute game. It's going to be pretty rough for TSL.
And TSL is going to send in, no real surprise, another Zerg player. It's going to be Revival coming in second, so they're still going to test their might in ZBZ against Life. We are going to run to a commercial break, and when we get back, we'll jump into game number 2.